Hi, to wire the main IC power supply, you wire it on this fuse holder. This is a protection fuse, and this component is placed on, about here. I don't have the same board now installed. This is the new board, but you have this connector positioned more or less here. You put a cable, a main AC power supply cable from here, from the hole, and you wire it. There's no polarity to be respected. You wire the main AC power supply here. Then this goes to our toroidal transformer. This transformer transforms the main AC power supply into DC current that will power the motor. You have more or less the same motor, a little bit smaller motor than this. And the wires from the transformer to the electronic board. Let me show you an example. You have this kind of board. So you can see, here's the whole fuse holder here, and the main AC power supply comes here. Goes in here. Then this is wired to the toroidal transformer input, and then you have the output from the toroidal transformer to the board. In this case we have black and red because this is a 24 volt. On your transformer you have 3 wires, black, red and yellow. Your board is a 12 volt, usually used as your motor is a 12 volt motor, so you should wire with yellow and black. You wire it here on the board. There's no polarity to be respected. But you can also use, with the same board, you can also use the red and black cables. This will give more power to the motor. Even if it's a 12 volt motor, you can power it also by 24 volts. It will not happen anything. Don't worry. So try to give more power using the red and black cable. But warning, you have to take out and disconnect the blue CM-BAT module, the blue module that you have here with the display. You disconnect that if you wire the main AC power supply. So you will disconnect the battery, the CM-BAT module, and you will have only the main AC power supply to power the board. You can try, but I'm sure the problem on your gate is due to a point of major friction. If you have turned this potentiometer fully clockwise, it makes the gate opener less sensible to point of frictions. But I can see from the video that it stops immediately. Maybe if the gate is well balanced, I cannot check it because I'm far away from you, but you can see, you can check the rack, because if you see between the rack and the gear, you should have some millimeters free, so that it works freely. If you have even 1/3 of the rack that is too tight, pushing too much on the gear, this will create the friction that stops the gate. So you must check it on site, because I cannot see it from here, from distance. But it's certainly, the gate stops certainly because of a point of major friction. You must eliminate this point of major friction.